The Red Dirt D&D podcast is brought to you by Pro Laser Cuts. The Oklahoma company provides pre-made and customizable design laser cut dice towers, tokens, and more, developed by a gamer for gamers, and now available to enhance your tabletop game. Pro Laser Cuts products can be found at many Oklahoma City area game stores, local events, and now available online at prolasercuts.com. That's laser and cuts with a Z, Pro Laser Cuts. And by SD Way Gaming, where dice goblins unite. Our friends at SD Way Gaming celebrate the beautiful dice players handpick for their games and splendor. SD Way Gaming has expanded to include many tabletop gaming varieties, accessories, and similar fun necessities to include a service for your dice addiction. You can shop for a variety of products at sdwaygaming.com or find SD Way Gaming on Facebook. Welcome to Red Dirt D&D. I'm Michael Cross, and I play Gaz, an orc barbarian, sworn protector of the Caliban frontier.
I'm Konnor Shenold. I play Konnor with a K, Kobold Sorcerer who's a continuous thorn in the Empire's side.
I'm Johnny Payne, and I play Zonimus Dinar, a paladin of dusk, using vengeance as a tool to protect the ones I love.
I'm Kiri Hester. I play Poppy Tea Leaf, the halfling desert druid determined to save the wild places from the ambitions of civilization.
I'm Brooke Bullock, and I play Mokrin Stoneshaper, a young dwarf sorcerer finding his true family as revealed by the secrets of the frontier.
And I'm Ash King, your dungeon master. Join us now for Tales from the Caliban Frontier. You have made it into the lair of Nightmare, the Terrible Black, one of the 11 dragons of Rotoya, the one that has been missing for 6,000 years. And he looks at you, Gaz, with your brave orc stupidity. The foolishness of mortals. We will give you one chance. Find it, trap it, bring it to us.
I am your arrow, great nightmare. Point me in the direction that you need me to go.
Since that stunt you pulled with killing a contingent of our soldiers, we have lost track of it again.
Oh, great nightmare. Golly jeepers, you're big. It appeared to us in the form of a child. Does it always show up that way?
Not always. The beast will take whatever form it feels that it can use to manipulate the unwary.
So, Papa, you might have been right. It sounded like took the form of a child because it wanted our help.
I mean, I wasn't going to say I told you so, but I kind of told you so.
Let me ask you, Poppy, since we have actually run into it before, do you think you might be able to find it again?
It's only within 1,000 feet, and it's a level 4 spell, so I can only cast it twice.
Great nightmare. May I ask if you have a way to get us back out?
Out? Out where?
Out back into the village. Maybe we could track it from there, or any of its known locations.
We cannot feel where it goes. The only thing we know is that it is still within our realm.
What seems to draw it to different locations? Have you figured out any type of, things that it's after or anything like that? Oh, great nightmare.
The mere fact that you are mortals with minds that can be easily consumed.
I have a plan on how we can track it and find it. Great nightmare. We don't want to bother you with this no further. However, if you could assign to us your expert or trusted advisor to get us on our way, we would be humbled and grateful for such wisdom.
We feel that we have currently sacrificed as much as we dare to you. Our numbers here have become too few.
Then we will take our leave and send word when we have finished the task.
Good.
If it's too much to ask, do you have a way to get us outside.
He looks towards the pool.
Your greatness. And I will bow and turn and look to everyone else with the eyes. You know the eyes. Let us go. We have a lot to do.
I agree. Let's go.
So as we're walking, at any point, all right, so just to be clear, we're supposed to bring it back here, kill it, capture it? It seems like he wanted it more than like destroying it.
It might be more on the lines of he wants to destroy it himself.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure that we can kill it.
Yeah.
That might be above our capabilities.
I'm going to turn to one of the Dragonborn. I know that Nightmare said that he wasn't willing to send anybody out with us, but I'm going to ask this Dragonborn in Draconic. Have you learned any weaknesses of the beast?
The beast has very few weaknesses and far more strengths. It is crafty. It is not of our world. I fear that Nightmare has given you an impossible task. So have we all been given an impossible task.
Konnor, could you ask him if they had a means for trapping it?
Yeah, in Draconic. What are some of the ways that y'all have been able to trap the beast that seemed more successful than the other attempts? They've been trying to trap it and catch it. It's slipped away for eons. There's got to be like something that got it closer to the ziggurat than others.
Our best attempts have always been to weaken the beast as much as possible before trying to lure it here. It is likely that when the others had trapped it, they had already been quarreling with it, harrying it to the point where its energy stores were so low that it was forced into a harmless form, and then they could have brought it to the ziggurat to finally be destroyed.
Did it ever summon minions to come help in the fight?
It has many creatures that are dispersed about this land. It is one of the reasons it has been so difficult to find it, because it can hide amongst them.
I was gonna swim and not do my wild shape. I was gonna swim. I was gonna hold somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
But Wildfire can't hold his breath, so I have to turn him into.
They're expert swimmers. They can carry the wolf.
I could also dimension door him out of here if you wanted me to.
I will take responsibility for my dog. I will turn him into a frog, and I will put him in my pocket.
Okay.
And then somebody's gonna have to hold my hand.
Well, we can all help you.
Yeah, I just need a handhold.
Got you.
Here we go.
When we get up top and we are out of the well and everyone's out, I'm just going to turn and look at everyone and say that creature's mind is not healthy.
Well, you try being trapped in Ziggurat for 6,000 years.
Fighting.
That's the point.
Enemy.
You try being an omnipotent creature of immense power. He is very dangerous.
We also don't have another choice.
Dragons have more mental fortitude than you give them credit for.
And I think Sneaky Coyote sent us here to help us get him back to our plane of existence.
It all comes back to that coyote.
Well, he's the one that put us here. I think he wants us to help Nightmare get back to our plane of existence so that Nightmare can at least be free. But we will be careful.
Yeah, you're right.
But we don't have another option.
Well, my plan to find the beast is the same way we found it before. We weren't looking for it, and it cried out to us. Because, what was it? Our mortal minds, etc. So, we just go to the village,
We can do that.
start walking around.
I can ping it, but only in like 1,000 feet of areas.
But
Can you-
with so many of those minions running around,
Well, I could locate creature.
well, yeah, but we still could run into stuff before we get to it.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Yeah.
thinking more stealthy through the village.
We weren't really stealthy when we come across it. We were just walking in the middle of nowhere and then heard cries. Let's make ourselves known. You don't think?
Connor's worried about the thing, like other things that
Right.
things like attacked us.
If this thing is so strong that even however many Dragonborn that Nightmare once had weren't able to capture it and only were able to weaken it, we don't want to be fighting that and thousands of whatever minions it has.
All right. Well, let's try it stealthily.
My idea is he don't know that we know that he's a bad guy. He could think that we think that he's still a little boy and that we're trying to find him because he ran away after he was dropped by the Dragonborn. So if we run around being like, Hey, Kamari, where are you, little dude? Maybe he will think that we will be on his side?
Do we want some people hiding in the shadows and then others calling out to have more an advantage?
That sounds like a job for me. If I could just ride down by myself, down the village square, yelling out for Kamari.
Seemingly by yourself.
Yeah.
Bait.
And you guys pass without trace,
Nice.
hide in shadows.
All right.
So you all head up to the top of the ziggurat. Upon getting to the platform, you do see the same kobold from before, leaning on its staff, glancing back to you all. His lordship told me to give you this. And producing from a pouch, looks like a flask that it hands towards you, Konnor.
I reach out and grab it.
You receive an iron flask.
I'm going to say also in Draconic, tell your lord I said thank you, and we will bring what we promised to deliver.
Good, because I'm tired of being here.
I bet. It's not a great place.
No.
How long have you been here?
Look, listen, we're not going to talk about that because I really don't even know how long it's been that we've been here. I just know it's felt like a really long time. And if you'll excuse me, I have rituals to go prepare to see if I can revive some of our, companions. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, no worries. Bye. Thanks for all the help.
Yeah. Get results!
And then I turn to the party, and I'm in common. Nightmare gave us the thing that we need to use to be able to trap this beast.
He's gonna fit in that little bitty flask.
I know, I'm surprised too, but magic,
So iron flask,
Messed up.
a wondrous item, legendary. Because, dragons just have that sort of stuff just lying around.
Right.
Yeah, tribute.
This iron bottle has a brass stopper. You can use an action to speak the flask's command word, targeting a creature that you can see within 60 feet of you. If the target is native to a plane of existence other than the one you're on, the target must succeed on a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw or be trapped. If the target has been trapped by the flask before, it has advantage on the saving throw. Once trapped, a creature remains in the flask until released. The flask can hold only one creature at a time. A creature trapped in the flask doesn't need to breathe, eat, or drink, and doesn't age. You can use an action to remove the flask stopper and release the creature the flask contains.
Good
We
to know.
thank you, little friend. We will make sure that you are going home soon.
He said promises. We start making our way down the ziggurat.
So we retrieve our stuff, and so if we can take about an hour to formulate a plan.
Gotcha.
Where are we going to hide? You're going to be moving at a faster rate than we can get around.
I will not move at a fast rate.
Okay.
I will walk down Main Street, calling out for Kamari, as if I had lost looking for him.
You did promise to protect him.
And you will hide in shadows.
How about we go to the last place we saw him? And
Let's just move in
take
that
a
direction, then.
Bigger, better, harder, closer look.
Yes, we will just go that direction.
Yeah.
So, short rest.
Please.
Sure.
I am overcome with fear. Autonomous is. And towards the end of this rest, he's gonna, hey Poppy, you wanna go for a short walk?
I mean, I don't think we're supposed to be splitting up, but we can walk around the courtyard, sure.
When we get away from everyone else, hey, earlier you were talking about when, you know how I can tell if there's something in the room or the building?
Yeah.
You can tell if there's something.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool trick, huh?
Yeah, but you said there was something that really kind of rubbed you the wrong way.
I imagine it's probably the Mind Eater or something. I'm not 100% sure. It was very dark and very scary, so I did not touch it.
Do you think we're tracking it right now and trying to trap it?
I don't think so. It was
You can sense things I can't.
so it was very, 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 very big. Like the whole thing.
Like it was the sky itself?
Yeah. It wasn't a singular entity that was small.
Okay. If you believe that, then I believe that too.
I mean, he is probably very, very dark and scary, but he's not the dark and scary thing.
Okay. Well, let's go then.
So I am going to go down the main street, calling out, Kamari! Kamari!
So, Wildfire's going to guard them, so he's not coming with us, but yes, I can do pass without trace. That's fine. So everybody gets a +10 for stealth.
So, Gaz, as you are going down the streets of the city, calling out for this little elven boy you do slowly start to hear the crying again until you come to another spot and hiding amongst the rubble. You find him. Mr. Gaz?
I hopped down from my horse. Kamari, I thought I'd lost you.
This is scary. Monsters. And these little hands reach out.
Oh, I thought I had lost you, but I'm here to protect you, Kamari.
Good.
We can head home now.
Good.
How should we get you home?
And these little eyes look up into yours. And I need you to give me a wisdom save.
That would be a 3. Wisdom save? 12.
I know you're going to protect me. You're going to protect me from your friends. You can't hide anything from me, Gaz.
Yes, Kamari. I am here for you.
He brushes your hair.
You're going to fight them. You're going to stop them.
Yes, I shall protect you from my friends.
Good. Now go. I want to see their blood paint the square.
Very well. Do I still have a hold of him?
He steps away from you and is holding your hand.
Oh, good. And we will run toward my friends.
Well, if you're going to do that, then he lets go of your hand and pushes you towards them and is just giggling maniacally. So, does everyone want to roll initiative?
Well, stand by. We were all super stealthed. How does the kid know that where he's running towards his friends? He can't see us, can he?
Because we all came as a party together when we first
He's going to know we exist and stuff, but how's he going to know that behind that bush is Makrin?
It's not what he knows, it's what Gaz knows.
Yeah.
Gaz, you are dominated.
I'm dominated.
Currently.
Right. He can probably read my thoughts.
Yes, so the full text of Dominate Monster. You attempt to beguile a creature that you can see within range. It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the duration. While the creature is charmed, you have a telepathic link with it as long as the two of you are on the same plane of existence. You can use this telepathic link to issue commands to the creature while you are conscious, no action required, which it does its best to obey. You can specify a simple and general course of action, such as attack that creature, run over there, fetch that object. If the creature completes the order and doesn't receive further direction from you, it defends and preserves itself to the best of its ability. You can use your action to take total and precise control of the target. Until the end of your next turn, the creature takes only the actions you choose and doesn't do anything that you don't allow it to do. During this time, you can also cause the creature to use a reaction, but this requires you to use your own reaction as well. Each time the target takes damage, it makes a new wisdom saving throw against the spell. If the saving throw succeeds, the spell ends.
So here's what's happening, if it's okay with you.
Sure.
I am yelling out, Zonimus, come out, face me.
Go ahead and give me stealth checks if you would like.
Okay.
To see how well you are hiding from Gaz.
Would you like me to do a perception check?
Please.
Oh, now I get an 18. Plus 5, 23.
Okay.
23 as your perception?
Yes.
Nice.
But remember, you always plus 10.
Yeah.
So you should still be able to beat me.
All right, what did everybody get?
28.
27.
Okay.
28.
Nice.
21.
Nice. Okay. Poppy is the only one that you can spot.
Okay. Poppy, come, fight me. And I head straight for Poppy.
Konnor. Well, I
22.
started with Konnor. I usually start with Zonimus.
Right.
24.
24. Gaz.
13.
Makrin.
23.
Poppy.
19!
Greetings and salutations, my friends. I'm Michael Cross. So great to have a moment to talk with you during this mid-show break. First off, I want to invite you all to join us as Patreon members. The money we raise helps us pay for things like the music and sound effects you hear on the show, as well as money to go to events and make new fans. When you become a Patreon member, you get our episodes 4 days early, bonus content, access to our Discord server, and full versions of our roundtable discussions. You'll be joining other fans like Scott Wise, Don Mills, Heath Mormon, and the Lady Kate. So join us right now at patreon.com/reddirtdnd. Another way to support us is by getting your very own Red Dirt merchandise. You can find things like hats, hoodies, mugs, and t-shirts. Just click on the merch tab at reddirtdnd.com or reddirtrpg.com. Since 2020, the Red Dirt D&D podcast has been close to another Oklahoma actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast, D20 to Curtain. And me personally, I've had a chance to work on stage with some of the actors on the show. So when you get done with this episode, you should check them out.
Hello, fellow D&Ders. My name is Jerome.
I'm Jennifer. I'm Jody.
And together with our friends Kara, Timothy, and Jared, we are the cast of the D20 to Curtain podcast, where Oklahoma theater geeks and their friends hit record and explore our new addiction to Dungeons & Dragons.
We think D&D is more than just a game. It helps us tap into the enduring power of storytelling.
We combine live gameplay with behind-the-curtain episodes to share our experiences, insights, habits, discoveries, and passion for D&D with anyone who will listen.
We hope D20 to Curtain will make you laugh, cry, maybe even make your experience at your table even more satisfying. Check us out anywhere you listen to podcasts or visit us at d20tocurtain.com or at D20 to Curtain on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
We look forward to having you. All we ask is that you have fun, be kind, and play the role.
If you're looking for more content, make sure to check out our YouTube page with Mysteries of Beatrix live every Wednesday. Keys from the Golden Vault from the Red Dirt Outlaws dropping every Tuesday at noon, and Plausible Deniability every other Thursday at 7 p.m. So come check it out at youtube.com/@RedDirtRPG or search for Red Dirt RPG on YouTube. And we would love to hear from you. Find us on social media at Red Dirt RPG. You can also get in touch with us through our website at reddirtrpg.com. In the meantime, make sure and subscribe to this podcast and leave a comment on your favorite podcatcher so others can find us. All right, I think that's everything I need to tell you. Right now, let's head back to Red Dirt D&D.
So, what I am picturing is that we have a large central square where Gaz, weapons out, ready to go, fight me! The elven boy known as Kamari, but who at this point, we are dropping all pretenses. This is the Mind Eater, who currently has control over Gaz, is basically off to the side, giggling to itself at the utter joy of the destruction that it now gets to wreak with these poor mortals that have fallen into not necessarily its realm, but definitely its playground. The rest of you, I would assume, are mostly hidden behind various piles of debris and other ruin areas. Zonimus, how would you like to proceed?
I'm going to see Gaz look Poppy's direction.
Don't save me. Take care of the creepy baby.
I think the other two are probably better equipped to take care of the creepy baby.
Help them take care of the creepy baby. I yelled from the top of the ziggurat, I'm fine, trust me.
Okay. The kid is behind Gaz?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to maneuver around where I'm more to the side than directly in the front. And maybe where Gaz can't see me from where he is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to just test the waters by flicking a star off my robe.
Okay.
From cover at the elven boy.
The Mind Eater.
Okay.
For a grand total of 26.
26 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay. So you flick off one of the stars from your robe. And yes, it does cry out and looks to you, head snapping.
Oh, there you are. Gaz, get him.
Are you ending your turn?
I don't know if I am. Hold on, let me look at this thing. I got a
Is there
thing.
anything else that you have? Because I have a thing.
I'm going to try to move away.
You are where I'm heading.
Yep.
Okay, because so as a legendary action...
That was going to be my question.
Yeah. It's using the ability Dance My Puppet. One creature charmed by the Mind Eater must use its reaction to move up to your speed as the Mind Eater directs.
Okay, so 40 feet. Will that reach him?
I would imagine so.
Cool. But does he have to wait till his turn?
No, it's on.
No.
That's
Because
the
he's
legendary
taking
action.
a legendary action.
Legendary action,
Move.
and Gaz gets to use his reaction.
I got
Fabulous.
you. That makes perfect sense.
Wonderful. I am on Zonimus now.
Okie dokie.
That's who I wanted to be facing anyway.
All right, and that is it for that. Makron, you're up.
Does an 18 Arcana check help me to identify this as a dominate person effect?
An 18 Arcana? Yes. Yeah, because this is dominate. This is not just dominate person, this is dominate monster.
Okay. So if it's a spell, then I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on Gaz.
Okay. Since it's higher than a 3rd level spell, you must roll.
Okay. 10 plus the spell's level. Or
Plus
did I get my
your-
spell bonus?
plus your spell
That's my
casting.
spell bonus. That's what it is. Yeah.
Why?
That is a modified 24!
Counterspell.
Darn. So
Good
close.
effort, though.
Use its reaction though.
Yes, it did reuse a reaction.
All right, so that will bring us to Konnor.
Okay, I'm going to peek out from my hiding spot, and I don't want to be noticed. So, how close is Zonimus and Gaz from this kid?
I'm going to say they're about 20 feet
Okay.
from the Mind Eater.
So, sorcery point to cast a subtle spell,
Okay.
which I don't need any verbal,
Okay.
which should keep me secret.
That you're aware of.
Yeah, but even if it doesn't work, it should still use its counter spell ability, which it can't use because that was a reaction it already took. Synaptic static on the
Okay.
kid. I need a intelligence saving throw.
19.
Okay, but it still takes half. 26.
26 points of psychic. Okay. And is that all for you?
Yeah.
At that, wisdom save, Konnor.
17.
That fails. 7 points of psychic damage, and you must immediately use your reaction to move as far as your speed allows away as dissonant whispers comes down upon you.
Okay, so I move 30 feet away.
Hate, dragonkin.
Poppy.
I saw what Makron did and seemed like a good idea. So I'm going to try to be as awesome as Makron. And I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on Gas. So I will have to roll for it.
That was low. Another fate check.
Doesn't work.
What'd you
Okay,
get?
somebody.
Another 5.
Another 5.
So it would be a 9 total.
Yep. Unfortunately. That all for you, Poppy?
Yeah.
Gaz.
Gaz rages. Claws come out with his long sword in the other hand. No shield this time. And he attacks Zonimus 3 times. Reckless.
Okay.
28.
Okay.
Sorry. 16 points of damage. 26 to hit.
Okay.
13 points of damage. Third attack with the claws. 25 to hit.
Okay.
13 points of damage. Sorry. And that is it. Pass turn.
All right. At this point, it would be the Mind Eater's turn. And the Mind Eater is simply having a grand old time and giggles as it watches Gaz wail upon Zonimus. It will not join the fight just yet. Zane,
My turn?
your turn.
All right. I'm going to sling a star at Gaz. Yeah, 7 missiles come flying out of my robe, streaking through the 1 foot space in between us and hit you for 22 points of damage.
Thank you.
So there's your roll now.
20 does force damage, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I get to roll? Mm-hmm. Roll wisdom save again?
That would be a wisdom save, yes, versus the spell save DC.
You're right in front of me, friend.
That would be 10, so I'm going to use a fate chip.
Okay.
13.
Plus 3.
Oh, 16.
Even with a 16.
And then, how close am I to the kid?
20 feet.
I'm 20 feet? Mm-hmm. All right. I move around Gaz, but not stepping out of Gaz's reach for melee combat.
Okay.
But putting myself between Gaz and the kid, hopefully getting myself a little bit closer to the kid than 20 feet.
Okay.
And how many feet do I end up with from the kid?
15.
Okay. I'm done with my turn.
Okay. Makron.
Makron is going to cast a 4th level chromatic orb at the kiddo.
Okay.
Cheese and crackers. So that is a modified 10.
Nope. giggles as it sees your chromatic orb fling off.
Did you really think that was going to work? Not even the Great Nightmare can destroy me.
Konnor.
Okay. I just can't get closer to it, right?
It was only for that turn that you had to run.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was just dissonant whispers, so...
I'm still within 120 feet of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, level 3 Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
You're not right next to the creature.
No.
Okay. A 19 to hit?
19 will not hit.
Okay. Whose attention is the kid on?
Mostly right now, it's watching Zonimus and Gaz because that's entertainment. But whenever you guys throw stuff at it, it's much like Nightmare said, cat and mouse. It's really just enjoying screwing with you guys.
Okay, in that case, that's the end of my turn.
Poppy.
I am going to start running towards Gaz and Zonimus, and like mid-run, I'm going to wild shape. We're gonna go tiger, and can I get 20 feet of movement before I hit them to do a pounce?
You know what? I'll allow it.
Okay, I'm going to pounce on Gaz, and hopefully I can land an attack. Does a 21 hit you, Gaz?
It does.
Okay, so I'm going to, let me go do damage real quick and then we'll resolve. That'll be 8 slashing, so 4.
4, thank you.
And then I need unfortunately the DC is low, so you'll probably succeed, but I need a DC 13.
Which I get that advantage because I'm raging, but that's okay.
What if you roll really bad?
It's very possible, but not 20. Which I actually need in just a moment because I was hoping to get the wisdom save, but that's okay.
Yep. Sorry.
Do I get my wisdom save now?
You would because you've taken damage.
Can you give me another one? No, you give me a 3. We'll try it again. Okay.
Dang. Fate chip for the save.
At this point, you should have just used 5 fate chips.
I know. 20 non-natural, or 20 non-natural.
20 non-natural. Any...
That's it. Oh, 3, 23.
23? That is exactly
I'm glad I could help.
I give you a big hug. I say, thank you, Bobby, because it's my turn next.
So you can get a shot in before he takes over again.
Yeah.
That was my toy!
Poppy, wisdom save.
Plus your 3, so it's going to be 28.
Sweet.
Said, not
Very-
today, Mind
very
Eater.
well.
I growl at him and give him a big roar.
Yes, the Mind Eater is miffed. So it tried to use a legendary action to cast Crown of Madness. So that was it for Poppy. Gaz.
Gaz winks at Zonimus and says, let's do this, my friend, and runs straight at the Mind Eater. And attacks
Okay.
reckless
Okay.
with claws.
Okay.
20 non-natural to hit
We'll hit.
Yes.
for 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And I need,
And is this magical?
it is magical.
Okay.
And I need a wisdom saving throw.
That will be a 24.
Succeeds. Second attack. 27 to hit.
We'll hit.
16 points of damage. I need a wisdom saving throw.
30.
Okay. Second attack. Second attack. Nat 20.
Oh, come on.
Beautiful.
16 points of damage. Need another wisdom save.
24.
Okay. And a sword attack. Reckless. 20 to hit.
We'll hit.
17 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my last one. Wisdom save.
Because you may not get another chance to hit it.
Yeah.
27.
Yeah. All right. So I've used all mine, but that's okay.
So, at the end of your turn, the Mind Eater uses an action to teleport. So, disappearing from in front of you, but reappearing in about the middle of the square.
Oh.
All right. You wanted this. Let's do this.
And the form of the child melts away into 9 foot tall, purple skin, tattoos covering the body. All right then, it's time to stop playing.
Red Dirt D&D, Tales from the Caliban Frontier is Ash King as our Dungeon Master, Brooke Bullock as Mokran Stone Shaper, Johnny Payne as Zonimus Dinar, Kiri Hester as Poppy Tealeaf, Konnor Shenold as Konnor the Kobold, and I'm Michael Cross as Gaz. Special thanks to our Silver Star Paladin patron, Shenanigans Unplugged. Our theme music was created by the cinemagician PJ Castillo. Our incidental music comes from Jeffrey McBride. Our sound effects and additional music courtesy of TabletopAudio.com, Sirenscape, and Monument Studios. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and at RedDirtDND.com. We here at Red Dirt D&D could really use your help in getting the word about us. If you like what you've heard, make sure and subscribe, rate us, and leave a comment. Also, tell your friends about Red Dirt D&D. You can also support the show at patreon.com/RedDirtDND. We have several giving levels to help us grow up big and strong. Join us next time as we go deeper into the Caliban frontier.
Did you bring them manacles?
I have the manacles. I do not know how much good they will do.
Capturing this thing is
I totally could, but like
what I call the Pokemon technique. You must weaken it. If we go back through, do we get our fears back?
Yeah.
No.
Never mind. DM's
No, you get roll a D100. You're gonna get a random
new
one.
fear. Yay! You
everyone-
get somebody else's at this party's fear. So somebody's gonna be really afraid of spiders, like Gaz was.
Quick, everyone, just swap your character sheet one spot to the left.
No. Okay.
I'm not allowed to do that.
His lordship gives you this in the hope that you may use it to capture the
It's the Pokeball.
Ah, nice.
Magic jar type of thing?
We have to weaken him before we can capture him.
Eater, I choose you.
It very much is like being able to catch like one of the legendaries.
You just gotta weaken it down before you can put it in that special Pokeball.
Yep, exactly.
The creature is friendly to you and your companions for 1 hour.
We're gonna scratch that part of it.
I was about to say,
We're not letting it out anyway. So.
yeah. I was like, no, I get a Pokemon. He said, promises, promises.
Sure, that's what he said.
Ash gave the nod. That's what he said.
At least that's the vibe at the very.
This is a good translation.
Actually, no. He said you'll die before you get home, or before we can go home.
You're screwed, green skin. No, we don't need to retrieve our stuff. I just need Gaz.
How?
You need yourself.
You need a sandwich.
You need to find yourself, Gaz. Who are you?
We're here next to our stuff. We just had a lot. We just met a freaking dragon. Do we want to have a snack? Can we take 30 minutes to have a snack?
It has been a while.
I have used
Can we-
2 4-level spells.
Let's take a moment. I can move as fast as I can slowly walk. My horse goes at different speeds.
He can go 10 feet.
You got one of those fancy horses.
I got one of those, yes. So
More than one gear.
there's more than one gear. So
Sometimes you put a gold piece in one, and then it just goes back and forth.
we can head home now.
good.
Yeah.
I know.
Thank you.
Deception check, not to be
Mr.
creeped out.
Oh, here we go.
I'm already home.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, creepiness.
Home is inside your head. Let me in your head.
There is no Dana. There is only Zool.
Yeah, he's a
There
goblin.
is only Zool.
Well,
Was that really?
yeah.
You
should have heard that in here.
I want to. Make sure it's in the.
And the outtakes.
I almost said takeout. I almost said takeout.
Make sure it's in the
Takeout.
So hungry.
We need to have food next time.
Oh god. Okay, so what?
I love this so much. You're gonna hate me when I reveal the stats that I used for this.
Opportunity attack.
No, you're thinking of Pathfinder again.
And give him a big roar.
Do you have a tiger sound effect?
Oh,
I have lots of great tiger sounds.
There we go.
Fun fact: they used a lot of tiger roars in Lion King instead of lion roars.
Lions don't roar that loud.
They don't roar loud.
Well,
They don't roar in the same way
Let's see,
that
they
we
don't
perceive
roar.
them as needing
Yeah.
to roar.
A lion's roar can be heard 5 miles away, but it's not as impressive as a tiger's. Fun fact there for you. Okay. And we'll see where this goes next time.
There you go.
So, an elven child that's 9 foot tall, purple skin, and tattoos all over its body?
Now 9 foot tall, still the head of an elven child.
Is it